Hey, what's up, gang? It's Adam and Lowry from the Commander Smiths, and we got a little surprise. It's a secret. So, we're switching it up a little bit here. Lowry's gonna break this bad boy down for us, but I guess I'll do the part that Lowry normally does. We have MagicCon, Chicago 2025 coming up here.
Yes.
This is not on the Secret Lair site. I was able to figure out where to find this. Actually, we got spoils from other Discord stuff or Facebook and all that, and we found out what cards are going to be in this bad boy. Lowry's going to have the breakdown of that, and we're going to kind of help you guys decide, is it worth it? I don't know which button I want to hit. Do I hit this? It's time for
Is it worth it?
Let Me Work It. So, that's a longer one. Okay, so basically same thing here. We're looking at the festival in a box, so it comes with Mystery Booster 2. We got a few cards in here. It's a little different than the one that we had for Vegas, in that we aren't getting the collector boosters in this one, so this is all kind of on card selection. And from your opinion, before we break those down, this is probably better for card-wise selection.
Yeah, I would say, me personally, I like to know what I'm getting. I don't really like cracking the packs, especially for standard sets. I do really like the mystery booster box is enticing and all that. We'll get to the numbers and whatnot, but that's where I'd rather have my packs than just random collector boosters or standard collector boosters, essentially, of them just offloading stuff that they have extra of.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so we're looking at, February 3rd, so 9 a.m. Pacific. For us in the Central Time Zone, it's 11 o'clock, so our normal Secret Lair drop time. I am guessing we don't have prices, but I'm guessing because of the festival and the boxes from before, we're at $250. I'm guessing again because the last time they limited it to 3 per person. So I'm guessing that's what's going to happen here. We don't have the information yet, but we're going to break down everything else that's about it. So I think that's all the fun stuff there. I don't know when the shipping's going to start, so we'll find that out later. So let's get to the actual cards that are in here. So first up is one of my babies. This baby.
Yeah, you built this this deck a long time ago, but we have Animar and Friends Foil Edition Secret Lair drop.
So these are all, that's fine. I know this is your normal thing. You're like, so we have Animar, Soul of the Elements. Love this commander. That used to be my commander that I go to when I wasn't winning games, and I'm like, all right, I need to get a win under my belt. Let's play this one. And I love the art in this. This art is kind of sweet. It's he's hugging on the mountain there. He's just huge.
I think it's a misrepresentative of being a sloth, because Animar is brutally can be fast, I guess. But.
So this one, did we get recently? It got printed in some special thing. Did you...
Double Masters 2022, and it got an alt art, etched foiling and a foiling. Is this where I'm supposed to be given a number?
Yeah. Why don't you?
Okay, I'm giving the number here.
Yeah, since we only have this isn't a huge Secret Lair drop, we can just go through each one as we're going here. So
makes sense to me. So essentially, what you got is your non-foils are all around $12. You have 3 printings of it: Masters 25, Commander, and Double Masters 22. And you have 3 foils of it, of 42, a 22, and a 44, which is the etched. So my guess would be you're somewhere in between, those numbers, 22 and 44. I would say 40 likely, because this is cool, unique art.
That's what I was thinking too when you said all that. I think it feels like a $40. Especially this is a popular commander too.
It's pretty old school at this point, but I can still see it being very popular. I'd have to go check the numbers and stuff like that on that.
I shouldn't say popular. It's a strong commander. This sucker's brute. I know it's old, but fuck, this does work. So I can see that. So okay, so then you're thinking about 40 for that one. So then next we have All Will Be One. This is a brutal card. I have this. If you're playing any type of deck that you're putting counters on stuff, this is a game winner. And so I'm actually really glad. I don't even know where I bought this for my Mirror deck, my Mirror Planeswalker deck. And it was a high price card just by itself. So this has got to be the next printing since it came out.
Yes.
And All Will Be One. Now was it All Will Be One? No, it was March of the Machine.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what this bike is. But basically, yeah, the card non-foil is around 13-14 bucks, and
Okay.
even the regular foiling of it is $14. So that's not very different, but they have like the black slick oil printing of it as well,
I forgot about that.
which was like $31. And so again, I think the black slick one's probably going to be higher than this.
Right.
Like those things look gorgeous. That's going to be, they were really short printed and stuff like that. This is probably in there as well. But let's see here.
It seems like from your numbers there, it seems like this is going to fall in that probably 20 range, right? Like
that's kind of what I was saying. I was going to say 20. I mean, you can get a little bit higher, but if I sold this at 20, like if you're looking to make a little bit, I'd be happy at 20-25.
And you know what? It reminds me of the Simpsons alien, you know, the one eye aliens. Yeah. So I like this art. Like I really love this card. So I'm really glad that that's in there. Next we have Benevolent Hydra. There, I got it. Yeah, you were ready to hit that button. You were so ready. I don't know I actually don't know where this card price wise is. So let me know where we at with this one, because I haven't played with this, but I think it's a good one.
This is only the like the second printing ever. The first one was just a jumpstart. Didn't have any foils, no alt arts, all that kind of stuff, and it's sitting at $13 right now. This is definitely it doesn't have a foil. This will be the only foil printing.
First foil.
So at that point, I would put this easily at a $20. You know, it's probably a double up at least up to 26. But I'm going to lowball it. Say you can easily get rid of this at 20, or just be happy with that value. So that's kind of where I'm at. It's just a hardened scales. It adds more counters. It's totally on theme with what's going on here. And it's very good. It's a good card. Goes in those +1/+1 counter decks.
Sweet. Love that. All right. And then we got Forgotten Ancient in like the Land Before Time. Never Ending Story, the big giant turtle from that. That's what it reminds me of there. This is a great card. I haven't played with it in a long time. I did spec on it a while back and it didn't really do much, but I love this version of this with the big ass turtle there. And you know, it's a good card. Whenever a player casts a spell, you might put a 1/1 counter. It's great for that. And then you can move the counters around, and that's a good one. So I don't know. I know I'm guessing because it's been printed so much that the price is kind of low on this one, but this is probably the best special printing we have of the card, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So like that, my notes were this is in reprint hell. Like it has a list of stuff. Everything's under $1. The original foiling from Scourge is a $29 foil, but everything else, even the foil from like Retro Frame Dominaria Remastered, is at 77 cents. This is gonna be cheap. Maybe $5 if you're lucky, but this is what you like and you want to buy it for it, just pick up a single.
Exactly. That's a good point. And then we go in. Oh, you got some more with Forgotten Ancient?
Nope. I was just gonna go into my.
What you're normally
I'm used to not doing anything and just talking about the cards.
So then we got Mulldrifter. Now I know Mulldrifter. I have that with the kids Secret Lair where we had where we have the two different arts there. I know for a fact that those haven't gone up in price, but this is a really cool art, you know. But those are still sitting around $3 to $5 at the most. Oh, it's only at $2. Okay. Yeah. So but I like this art of this one. But again, I think we're a little bit better than the Forgotten Ancient. It's a great card. You use this all the time. It's in a lot of decks, but it's printed the hell, you know. And it has.
It's in reprint hell, like it, and it was never an expensive card. The highest price of a card is the Friday Night Magic promo of it from Lorwyn days, and that's an $8 card. This ain't getting there. This is a $2 card.
Okay.
I mean, if you're just going to use that comp of the other Secret Lair that it is. So
what did you get for a total of with the basically the Animar package here with all the foils?
Total is I would say is 80.
Okay.
And if you're comparing this into just with like that Animar lead is going to be really big, I think. But there's a good Secret Lair if you're paying that $40. Like the double up, when you get the double up, you're happy with it.
If this was just a $40 Secret Lair, for sure, I'd just buy this one. Yeah.
All these cards are very playable. They're usable. Those two with All Will Be One and the Hydra, they go into your Shalai and Halar decks. They could be in your Wolverine decks. They they fit in a lot of decks. So does Forgotten Ancient and Mulldrifter, but
But
they're
you can
cheap.
get those for
so
cheap.
like, well, you don't want to talk about those.
Right. Okay, so
but-
then we still have more cards to talk about here. So we got some little what we got. Are these a non-foil? These are non-foil.
These are foil too.
Oh, they are foil as well.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's a traditional foil promo pack.
Oh crap! All right, so first one on the list here is Ponder with our Future Sight framing. I love the Future Sight framing. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm a borderless guy. I'm an extended art, well, basically borderless. Extended art is second, but if I had to pick one with a border, Future Sight's the one I'd go with. So I really like this. I like the art with this one. We do have Ponder up the wazoo with Secret Lairs, but I know for a fact that those sell really well because they are highly used cards. I have the good art ones, the good style ones tend to do really well. I'm just curious, what did you find when you were kind of looking at the prices with this?
Okay. So essentially, it is a foil Ponder, and those do fairly well. They're at least $5, which when I'm saying it. But if you're comparing it to other more expensive Secret Lairs, because there was like 4 different Secret Lair printings already, like Black is Magic.
Yeah.
There was
I sold out of those. This is what's one
the
of the
one
first
with the
ones I sold
turtle.
out.
There was there's the one from the D&D set at this point, and the ones that were really popular that were foil were in the $15 to $20 range.
Yeah.
And that's where I would put this.
Yes.
Tops is Lorwyn original foiling of it at 112.
Well, we're not gonna go there.
Unrealistic.
Yeah, right.
Unrealistic. Everybody that is buying it is getting this kind of Ponder. And Future Sight border is really, really popular. Like people really like it. Just like me and you, we both really like it. So I think 15 to 20 is really an acceptable number.
I like that. All right. I guess we're gonna talk about the non-real card, but I think it's a cool card in general. But Second City, taps for 1 colorless, and then if you can add any color mana if this is the second spell that you cast, and then you add a deep dish pizza, which is also a food token. I like that they added the deep dish. I actually like this land. I want this to be a real card, so please make that. I know they sometimes test it and then make the card. I think this would be a highly used
never
card.
done that. Maybe.
Well, they do. They test them, and they don't make it exactly, but they tweak to see, okay, does this actually work? I think this is a great card for Commander, so I hope they actually make this. Did you look
That's
up anything?
worth 0.
Yeah, I was
less
gonna
than
say,
0.
yeah.
They shouldn't have printed it.
The test cards just don't really do anything unless they're super rare. So I know from the other test cards we have, but we do have 2 other cards that are fucking sweet in here. So we got Sarah, Benevolent. So I think we did just get a Secret Lair reprint of that one. I'm for some reason I feel like it was in this style as well, where it wasn't. Okay, there's something goofy with it. I don't remember what it was, but this is more of the like being a creature type of thing, like that old school thing they've been doing with the planeswalkers.
Old school planeswalkers that they've at least done them twice.
Yeah. So they do decent.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. They are a bit more complicated to read, and I think this is probably cleaner than like the first batch that they did.
Yeah, because that one just seems like just text, where at least this
they're
has
just fucking writing that.
This
thing
seems like
and you're
separation, and it feels good with that the separation there. So yeah, I agree.
So Sarah the Benevolent as a planeswalker, nothing special about it. Is a $10 card. The Secret Lair printing of it is also a $10 card. The mixed reviews of these old school Planewalker cards, I wasn't able to nab if they do better or worse, but like the Teferi one was doing better, but then everything else that I was remembering and clicking on was next to nothing. Like it was not there. So I and also being retro foil, like Tezzeret Agent Obolas was the same price, if not less, for the foil version like this. I'm just going to be safe and just say it's in the middle and it's a $10 card.
Okay.
I don't think it goes anywhere. If it plus or minus $3.
Right. I think you're right that it's cleaner. The thing is it's like the full text lands. Like we thought that those were really cool and unique and that everybody was going to buy them, and they kind of flopped, because the thing is that's a niche crowd that you're speaking to, and so they're going to like it. But a majority of the Magic players are just like, there's just too much going on here. Let's keep the regular. So, but I will say the last card here, home run, freaking first sliver in the future sight border. I love this. I mean, I know we had our the Secret Lair from, was it last year or whatever? That's the monster poster or movie, whatever one, which is really good and is doing really well. But I almost think this one might be the best version of it. I love the movie poster one, but I think this one's probably better. So I don't know. Where did you find the prices? I sold out of those a long time ago, so I actually have no idea where those prices are at this point with the first sliver.
Okay, so the original non-foil printing is sitting around $43.
Holy shit!
Yeah, the Secret Lair movie poster foil is sitting at $51.
I sold those
and
for a
so
lot cheaper than that.
I would say that you're probably around 50.
Yeah,
I think it's at least comparable.
Like,
I don't think it's going to be a foil, Modern Horizons. I don't think it's that level. I don't even remember looking at it. I just don't think it'll be there though.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be around 50.
Yeah,
that's where I would
can
go
see
with
it.
it.
Yeah, dude, that's. And the thing is for as much as most players hate slivers, and I've said this before, if I were to ever build a sliver deck, which I won't, but if I were, it'd be this: the randomizing, the cascading. I think this would be kind of fun as like a rolling the dice to see what happens kind of sliver deck. But I would never build one, but I know there's a lot of degenerates out there that would. And this would be the one that I'd go for, even though I have the other one. Oh, good for. Do you have the button? Because mine's really far away. Oh no, it is right there.
Oh, good.
There we go. Double O, good for
Echo.
you. Yeah. But yeah, this is definitely the version that I would go for if I was building a sliver deck. So, all right. So total of those 4 cards, we got a 0, we got a 50, we got a 10, and we got, I don't remember what the first one was. Ponder. Oh, was that 20? Something like
15
that?
to 20.
Okay.
And so I gave this one a range of $65 to $80. And it's probably closer to that 80. It probably just depends on what the future sight borders are doing.
Right.
As well. Like I'm not going to try and predict super high because they do really well with foils in the mystery box too. But the foils are incredibly rare there as well. There's 1 per box.
Right. Yeah.
Like
1 per box.
that doesn't count.
It's funny that we kind of complain about that, but that's how it used to be for everything. Like,
right.
It used to be just 1 foil per box. When we were old school cracking packs back in the day, that's what it was. So I mean, we're back to.
But I complained back then too. Like it sucked not getting any foils.
Yeah, and then when you get a crappy one. Okay, so you're talking what you said 75 for this about at the.
Yeah, sure.
And then I gotta get the prices. So the boxes. I'll give you this. So when Festival in a Box for Las Vegas, pre-sale, I sold out of mine at $250. Once people got them in hands, they popped up to $360. And since then, we had a height of $392, bottom of $370 on TCG. So I think you're going to get more into the market, so that price is going to come down. But I think a good price is probably going to be around that 300 mark. So even if you try to pre-sale stuff at this point, which I wouldn't do because they're already out there, I'd pre-sale the other stuff. But the boxes themselves, I think they'll probably drop down to about 300. So right there, if you just wanted to get these cards and keep those and just sell the box, you're already making a profit off of this. So I think, obviously, Laurie, let's do it. Is it worth it? I guess we got to hit the button. It's time for.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
All right, Laurie, is it worth it? I'll let you.
I mean, we're talking like $450 in value for
probably $250.
We are projecting $250. Not 100% that it is, but the last 2 that have been like this have been $250. I mean, the value is completely there. If you like cracking a box, then you're just. That's it. That's kind of the price. Yeah. It's a good thing.
Yeah, you can do
even
one or
if
the
they
other.
were selling the box at $150, which is what boxes go for now anyway, it's still overvalued. Like you still get more value than
with
you're
the
paying
cards
for.
and everything. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a worth it.
We're both on it.
Yeah.
We're worth it. Yeah. So this is
a question. Am I going to buy it? I still don't know. But
well, I will.
250 is a number.
Right.
It's a number.
Right.
All right.
And in all honesty, like we know that the winter super drop super drop is coming, and the last Hatsune Miku is going to be in that. So I have to make a decision for myself. Am I going deeper on this, or am I kind of going a little bit and then getting the Hatsune Miku one? You know, so I have to kind of weigh that out because I don't want to crack the packs. You know, we've talked about that. It's fun if people want to do that. Great for doing drafts and all that stuff. But how I would do, I'm definitely getting one because I want all of these cards that are in this. The question is, am I getting 2, 3, or more if there's available to get more? So it just depends. So but yeah, that should do it for this. Let us know in the comments if you plan on doing this one, if you plan on buying this one, or if you're skipping this and waiting for some more. So all right, I think that'll do it. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya. It's a secret. All right. It's a secret. Boop. Boop, and boop.
Hey, Meat Force, could you kindly tap the like and subscribe button? And if you're ever in the mood, head on over to commandersmiths.com and you can get the shirts and mugs